Next, on Most Amazing Field Studies of All Time, we investigated the intriguing question, do video games make you smarter? Needless to say, there are a lot of parents and children who want to know the answer. The following scenario is a common occurrence in households across the world.
Excellent. Go. Abdul, watch out, there are too many of them. We gotta back up. Oh. Watch out, there's so much fire here. Alright, let's run over here where we can get a good angle on them.
Alright.
Always check your back, okay? You never know where they're coming from.
Alright, watch my six. Got it. I win!
Abdullah, you're on the bottom screen.
Excuse me? What is the point of video games? Huh?
Dad, please stop saying they rot your brain.
You're fighting zombies, okay? You're playing it at home. You know, back in the 80s when I was a kid, you know what we used to do? We had to earn money, and then we had to ride our bikes or have our moms take us to an arcade. It's this magical world full of video games that are in these giant boxes unlike this. And you know what you had to do? They weren't free. You couldn't play them anytime you wanted. You had to insert coins. Like, dude, you need a certain amount to play them too. This is gonna rot your brain. Back in my day, there was Pac-Man. That had strategy to it. This is just shooting.
Well, you know, Dad, this has strategy too.
Really? What's the strategy?
We're countlessly getting invaded by zombies.
Have you ever played Pac-Man? Pac-Man is real strategy. Okay, you know what? Where's the stupid buttons to these things?
Dad, move! We can't see the game!
Go get some fresh air.
For this study, we tested men and women from ages 8 to 18 from all over the United States. We had for the group play Madden, the next play Metal Gear Solid, and the last play Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We then had these gamers perform brain games that focus on strategy and critical thinking. The gamers all scored higher than the people who don't play video games. Interesting. We found that Metal Gear Solid improves awareness of your surroundings with a stealth-based gameplay, requiring you to stay quiet and hide in the shadows. Not only that, the game's compelling story, dealing with themes of game theory, of gene theories, and love, has been an epitome of artistic integrity in video games. The aesthetics of the graphics and cutscenes and its orchestrated music was revolutionary for its time, and its influence in video games is still shown 17 years later. This game has shown that video games can be a form of art that teaches you the messages of life, just like poetry or books, or any other forms of art.
After playing Call of Duty, we found that our participants in the test had better reflexes and better quick thinking.
What our participants learned is they learned from their mistakes and used it to their advantage. When they were shot down from a distance or a close enemy, they learned from it, like what they did wrong, and they thought, what did they use, and they used it to their advantage and used it in combat for their own advantage to win. Basically using strategy and learning from your mistakes and taking advantage of them.
In conclusion, our group found that after a 6-week gaming period, all participants scored higher on cognitive tasks. While playing video games might not be a traditional method of increasing IQ scores, practicing critical thinking and problem-solving skills remains one of the most important components of greater intelligence. To clarify, we aren't saying that kids should play video games all day, but at least we now know that parents can see the potential upsides to playing video games. Because of our shocking findings, our next field study will be focused on converting in-game skills to real-life situations. An idea we have in mind is, Can playing football on the screen carry over skills to the real-life football field?
Alright, Seth, we're gonna run a 10-yard out on 3, alright?
Got it. Let's do this.